everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll introduce you what is Arduino in tutorial 1. I am planning that I'll make a playlist about Arduino. Here you'll learn about some Arduino projects and important about Arduino. Please follow my channel to fun with the projects. Now let's go to the topics. Now what is Arduino? Arduino is an open source electronics platform based on easy to use hardware and software. Arduino boards are able to read input like light on a sensor, a finger and a button, and able to provide output, activating the motor, turning on an LED, etc. Now, what kind of language using Arduino? Arduino uses a variant of C++ programming language. The code is written in C++ with an addition of special methods and functions. Here is an easy code of Arduino. That's a variable of LED light that's a turning on the pin and the two things set up and move. And there's a pin mode, which pin you want to give. That is LED, that means 13, and that's the output. Now I give the while loop to loop it up. Now digital write, that's the digital write pin that I give it, that is the variable LED 13, and high means on, and delay 700 milliseconds. It will wait and digital write again and delay 300 milliseconds. That delay means the wait for some seconds, and that slow means that its light will be off. That's going on a loop. That's the logo of Arduino. Now here is what is microcontroller and types of microcontroller. Microcontroller is compact intermediate circuit designed for a specific operation in embedded system. Includes a processor, memory, and input-output means I/O peripherals on a single chip. Here is some microcontroller. That's heavier and RFTL1. That's etc. That's the types of microcontroller. Now here is a microcontroller that is on Arduino. That's 80 mega 328P. Now let's go to Arduino family. Here is some Arduino family. That's mega, Uno, and 2 is small. And here is some Arduino family. Arduino, Arduino Nano, Arduino Micro, Arduino Duo, and etc. Now here is some images about Arduino. That's Mini, Pro Mini, Nano, Uno, Leonardo, Mega, 101, Lilipper, Gemma, and etc. There is so many images on Arduino. Now, knowing about Arduino, about the pins. Here you can see here is some pins about digital write. We give it input for output for 30, and one number is serial outputs, and 0 number is serial in RX. That means input and out means output. Now here is to control that's microcontroller. That IOSD for 80 mega 16 U2, that you can give some code to that by change like that. Or using USB socket. Now here is on-board LED pin 30. When you work on LED pin 30, the light will be glow. And there's a power LED indicator that when you work on the pins and the analog, the LED will be glow. Now here is TX and RX 6 LEDs. When you use it, that light will be on. Now here is CSP for 80 mega 328. That's the Arduino uses that microcontroller that you can give code by not using USB socket. By when you can see by microcontroller, I can give that using another socket. Now that's the 80 mega 328 microcontroller. Now here is some analog pins 0 to 5. And here is a voltage pin that you can give power, and that's ground, and that's the 5 volt output and 3.3 volt output, and reset pin and IORF pin. That's the power supply socket, and the voltage regulator 80 mega 160 microcontroller, and USB socket and the reset button. Everyone will press this button is an on-off button, but not the on-off button, that's the reset button. Now let's go to microcontroller versus Arduino. Now here you can see there is a keyboard, microcontroller, and the socket. I give the code by computer and it's sent to this microcontroller. Now when you upload to the microcontroller, then it's so hard to do it. There's so many cables to give it, and now you can see here it's so hard to do it. Here is a counter screen, and there's a microcontroller. And so many cables are here: jumper cable, reset button, and etc. That's so easy, but that's say 7 segments. Now it's so hard. Now when you do it by Arduino, you give the code to the Arduino and give the voltage power by to the light and give some jumper cable. Now it's done. It's so easy to on the light. Now what can we do with Arduino? We can do many things about Arduino, like robot to toy car. Here's some toy car, a traffic toll AI, and the soil temperature and humidity sensor. Here's this 3 Arduino project, but you can do many lot of it. Now, how many accessories and sensors we need to make some Arduino project? Here is some sensor like that's the camera sensor, and some motors, fan, jumper cable, remote, and the power plug. Here is Arduino, and the LED register is an register, and that's also a register. That's the video. Now it's a lot of stuff. Now I'll show you in my hand real Arduino.